Hey everybody, I'm here with Kelly Fasterling. Kelly is an agent here with EXP in Colorado Springs and also financial advisor, certified. Been doing that for a long time as well. Kelly, tell your quick story and then tell everybody what's going on here, what we got coming up. Excited
Oh,
about this.
awesome. I've been in real estate for about 7 years and in financial planning a little bit longer than that. And started out investing in real estate and then moved into doing a lot of referrals based on the financial business that I do, and then learned how to really manage my funds so that all of my cash basically was earning for me while I was waiting to do that next purchase. So we've been putting together wealth summits now for the last year, once a quarter, where we can educate our realtor community about how to do better production and grow our production, but also kind of that financial side of business, that investing side of business.
Yeah. So key. I think as realtors, I've done this 20 years. We're good at making money. We're good at spending money. We're good at avoiding taxes. We're good at all kinds of things, but I think we're not good in the ways we use our money necessarily. Most people, they don't invest it the right way. They don't use it the right way. I know you've done some different trainings just for our group in terms of just ways that they could be putting their money into different things other than just a bank account, whatever, where it's going to sit there and do nothing, but still have that money available when they need it, but it's gaining and growing interest, all kinds of stuff. You've taught us on different things like that. So the next Well Summit, it's coming up here. What, November 1st? It's coming up
It's
quick.
Tuesday, November 1st.
Okay.
It'll be from 9 to 11:30. It's in Colorado Springs live, but we will also host it over Zoom because I've got a big community outside of Colorado Springs that really wants to make sure that they are stay involved in this. So 9 to 11:30, and then we will actually have a bonus session afterwards where we'll serve lunch and we'll do an EXP model explained. And for those folks that are a little bit interested or intrigued in finding out a bit about EXP, we're going to be sharing that as well.
For sure. What are some of the topics, real quick, that just we'll be covering at the Well Summit?
We
What are
have
some of the
some
things you got
awesome
going on?
presenters this time. We have a couple of our icon agents talking about, the market has shifted. It's a little more difficult to get a listing sold. And so Mary Sikowski was out at EXPCon last week. She was interviewing all the agents out there. What are your techniques to get a listing sold in this market? So she's going to come powered to talk about that topic. One of our managing brokers, Todd, will be down with us. He'll be talking a bit about how to optimize an open house. We haven't had to do open houses for a few years. We might be a little rusty on it. So optimizing that. And then we have a couple investing topics. We have Katrina Hegeman. She is a newer realtor, but is extremely skilled on the short-term rental market. I know you've interviewed her
She's done
before.
awesome. Yeah.
She's amazing. So she'll be presenting, as well as we have the Done For You real estate team coming in from Utah, talking a bit more about the long-term rentals. And then I'll talk more about the cash management piece. And then Jeff, you're going to wrap it up for us. What are your topics going to be?
I think, and I'm still playing around with that. I mean, we just had a really good training on just ways to make yourself stand out in the market. When you've got, sellers are now interviewing agents. I think it's not a guarantee. They might be your next door neighbor, they might be your best friend at church, whatever, but it doesn't mean they're going to hire you. And I think we just assume that sometimes because, well, it's my next door neighbor. And next thing you know, you pull out of the garage in the morning, they got a for sale sign out there, and it's somebody else. Like, that stuff happens, but they're interviewing agents right now. How do you make yourself stand out in the crowd? Why should a seller hire you? Why should a buyer work with you? What can you do? How can you help take the risk away from the seller and the buyer to where you take on more of the risk? It's manageable. Don't go above what you can handle. But there's ways to do that where you now stand out in the crowd. Why should they hire you out of the other 4,000 agents in town? So ways to get more business with that and market that, whatever. I'm going to probably talk about that, different ideas I'm throwing around as well. But yeah, it's going to be awesome. This is the fourth one we've done, and
It is.
they just get better and better is kind of what's happening here. And so, yeah, and you've been putting these together. The next one's coming up, guys, November 1st. So we'll make sure to get the links out to you. We'll put the links
Right,
in these different posts
right.
that we're going to put out. Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, all over the place. You can invite your friends. It's not an EXP thing. There will be some of that if you want to stick around afterwards for lunch whatever. We'll provide lunch for that, but don't come for that. Come to get this information here to take your business to another level, really get through the shift in the market, how to make yourself stand out with all this, but how to use your money wiser. Because again, I think every dollar counts in this shifting market for
Right.
sure as realtors. So
And these are some of the top agents that'll be sharing. Some of these agents are doing from 50 to 480 transactions a year. So there are some really skilled agents. They've got some good concepts to share. Whether you're a newer agent, whether you're kind of adjusting to the shift in the market, there's something here for you.
there you go. It's going to be awesome, guys. So the Wealth Summit 4, November 1st, 9 a.m. It's at the Hyatt Place, right? Off of Garden of the
Hyatt
Gods
Place,
here
503 Garden
in
of the Gods.
I-25.
Yep.
Right there. For those of you local, it's all free. Okay. There's no charge to this at all, which I love. Open to everybody. You can Zoom it as well. You can watch it online. You can register for that, get the Zoom link. You're covered there, whether you're in Colorado Springs or in another part of the state or another part of the country. It's open to everybody. So we'd love to have you. Kelly does an awesome job putting these together. It's going to be a great few hours there. Definitely ways to get yourself set up for the rest of this year and a good 2023. Better use of your
Absolutely.
money. So,
Absolutely.
Kelly,
Come
thank you
join
very
us.
much. Yep. Guys, we'll see you at the Wealth Summit coming up here in a couple of weeks. All right. We'll talk to you soon.